Is March 24th going to be the day that you receive your long-awaited $1,400 stimulus check, especially for those of you receiving Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB benefits? Let's get right into this. Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I will continue to be your daily advocate, and I'm very much committed to being here for you every single day to help you get this payment and any other benefits that you're eligible to receive during this time. Again, thank you so much for your support. Please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, and social media. There's a lot of people that are confused and looking for answers, and we have all the answers right here on this channel. So again, thank you. Let's help out everybody as we possibly can. So, there's a lot of hope right now, right? A lot of people are hoping that this is the magical week for the final distribution of all of these missing payments, especially for those people who need the money so badly, as they've identified the most vulnerable and highest risk individuals in our country, those people receiving Social Security, disability, SSI, VA, like I mentioned earlier. Here's what's actually really interesting. Maybe it's just a coincidence, or maybe some people are actually watching the channel here. I hope they're actually watching, but here's the deal. Yesterday evening, a group of House representatives came together on a statement, and they are saying, hey, what is going on with all of these missing payments, especially for those people receiving the federal benefits that I just mentioned? In fact, they released a statement, and they are calling on the head of the IRS and the head of Social Security to send out these payments swiftly and immediately for all of these beneficiaries. How cool is that, right? Here's the deal. I've been hammering down for how long now? I mean, I'm literally back in multiple videos every single day as your advocate, like I said. We've been going on for this for about a week now, calling on all of these beneficiaries to get these payments and demanding answers and transparency. We haven't really gotten a whole lot of it. However, I only have so much authority, right? Basically, the IRS and Social Security, they don't really care what I say. However, when we get elected officials involved, that's when things potentially start to happen. And it looks like, as of yesterday evening, they are finally calling out to all of these government agencies to make it happen. So this is actually good. Like I said, hopefully they're actually watching the channel. Maybe not, but you never know. Either way, this is awesome. There's a lot of word out there right now on social media all over the place. A lot of people calling on getting answers out of these agencies and the swift delivery of these payments. This is good. This is like a really, really good thing for those of you who have not received your payments yet, because the more people we can get on board with this to start hammering down, the more quickly that they're going to start distributing these payments, right? So this is good. I'm glad to see this. So now you're wondering, is March 24th going to be the magical day that everybody gets their payments? Well, here's the deal. We've actually been talking about March 24th right here on the channel since actually late last week. Yeah. So what do we expect for tomorrow, March 24th? Well, typically Wednesdays are typically designated and reserved for electronic payments, typically direct deposits into bank accounts and other products in which that you could receive your payment, like a Direct Express card, NetSpend, Chime, PayPal, any of these other electronic methods in which you receive a payment. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow morning when many of you wake up and you leave me a comment saying, hey, finally, SSDI here, I got a pending, or I got a deposit, not even pending anymore. It should just be a straight up deposit. Pending should be showing like right now. But just one more thing too, it may not be pending. Just recognize that. It could be pending, or it may not pend first. It may just show up automatically. So if you're not pending now, again, please don't worry. It'll show up eventually. We just need to figure out when. So again, I'm really looking forward to all of you leaving me comments when you get these deposits into your accounts. So if you're one of those people and you're comfortable doing so, please do that. Let us know. Maybe SSI here, hey, I got a deposit, or whatever your situation is, just so everybody can see what's going on and we can kind of get a pulse on the distribution of these payments. So again, tomorrow, direct deposits, deposits into Direct Express, things like this. But again, I always have to say, no promises, of course. Like I've been saying in so many of my videos lately, a lot of people will get payments, but there's going to be a percentage of people who, unfortunately, for whatever reason, there's a million good reasons for why these people don't receive their payments. At that time, we'll need to come back and figure out what happened. Why didn't they get their money? What do we need to do from here to make sure that these individuals get their money as quickly as possible? And don't worry, I'll be right here by your side, and I will make sure to do that. So, what else? Well, on Friday, March 26th is going to be another big payment date. The reason is that is a date that they have identified as a bunch of paper checks and these prepaid debit cards will be going out. So, if you don't receive a deposit tomorrow, anticipate you could be one of those individuals who potentially gets a paper check or prepaid debit card in your mailbox at some point over the coming days and or weeks. At the same time, here's what's really interesting. I've seen a number of comments. I don't even want to guess how many. Honestly, I don't even know, but I've seen a number of comments over the last 24 or so hours now, people saying, hey, I got my paper check today. Really cool. I saw a number of comments yesterday saying, I got my paper check today. So my point is, they started going out last week. We know that 150,000 were sent out last week. Well, based on how many comments I got, I would anticipate that probably even more than 150,000 went out, but they're actually starting to receive them in their possession already. So it's making me think that maybe the delivery of these paper checks is actually a little bit more swift this time versus the last round, the $600. Remember those ones? Those were a little bit confusing there. It took about 3 to 4 weeks for delivery that time. That was a long wait. However, it looks like they're arriving much more quickly this time. So this is going to be a really good week for a lot of people, but at the same time, there's still going to be some frustrated people out there that maybe don't receive something this week. And again, I just want you to know, rest assured, I will be right here by your side. I will continue to do my research as I always do, and I will continue to bring you any new information, and we can get to the bottom of this. However, we've got a little bit more time to go, right? I know all of us are super anxious to get this money. It's like, seriously, we couldn't possibly wait any longer. This is like, the wait is not fun, right? A lot of us are just feeling like, man, I can't wait another day. But seriously, you got to hang tight. Hang tight. It's coming. I promise you, I reassure you, as I've said so many times now, the money will be coming for the majority of us here. There will be a very small percentage that don't get the money, unfortunately, because of a few reasons, like I've mentioned so many times now. Those reasons include maybe you don't have a social security number, maybe you were claimed as a dependent on somebody else's tax return and you don't know about it, or you simply earn too much money and you don't realize the thresholds for the cutoffs. So again, not much longer, right? So it's really good. We finally have some more people, like I said, these elected officials on our side hammering down, demanding that these payments go out swiftly. Here's what's really interesting. So many of you have been calling on, hey, it looks like Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, all of us who receive these benefits and the lowest income individuals are the ones who happen to wait till last to get their money. Well, honestly, it looks that way. I mean, I'm just telling you the total truth here. Honestly, it looks that way. It seems that way that all of these beneficiaries have unfortunately been, for some reason, some of the last individuals to get it. Now, again, I know that's not what we all want to hear, but seriously, as I always say, I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to give you the honest, accurate information, and I'm here to give you transparency. And once again, it looks like that's what's happening. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we need some more answers, right? So, who knows? Maybe our next mission will be to call out, be like, hey, you know what? All of these beneficiaries are, as you've defined, the most vulnerable and highest at risk, but yet they were the last ones to receive their payments. I don't know. Maybe you should send them an extra payment just to make up for, the agony of waiting. I feel like that's a long shot, but you know what? It never hurts to try. It never hurts to try because as I've said before, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and guess what I've tried to be for all of you for all this time? Yes, your advocate and otherwise known as the squeaky wheel, trying to get some attention, trying to get somebody to look at us, and trying to get somebody to get attention on this so that all of you get your money. Either way, I'm excited. Hopefully, not hopefully. I mean, honestly, I know that payments are going to hit tomorrow. I know for a fact payments are going to hit tomorrow. Who is it going to include? Is it going to include everybody? I hope so. Seriously, I'm crossing my fingers. I really hope that everybody tomorrow gets their payment, and then we can just be like, all right, let's move on from this and let's talk about whatever other benefits you can get during this time. So It's exciting. I'm going to continue to stay busy today, see what else I can find for you. And it's just literally a waiting game at this time. We're down to, just a matter of hours. So anyway, it's exciting. Either way, have a nice day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I will catch you again here in a few hours. I'll do some more research. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And please make sure to share this video or any others here on the channel with your friends, family, and social media. And I will catch you again soon. You're awesome. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you again later.